everyone, this is Matthew Harris. You're watching Millionaire in the Making with wealthofmatthew.com. Today is the 21st of April. I always have to check. I never know what day it is. Literally the only day I know is Saturday because that's my Sabbath, that's my day of rest. But other than that, I never know what day it is. But anyway, today's episode is really about the power of belief. And it's funny, when I first got into business for myself, going to all the training seminars, listening to all the cassettes and tapes, and listening to some great mentors, they kept talking about belief. And I'm like, man, just tell me what to do. Show me what to do. What do I say to people? And it's interesting, now having mastered that part of the business of the words and the power of language, language has power, words have meaning, and they can make a difference in your business for sure. So learn the right words, the fundamentals is absolutely important. We talked about that in yesterday's episode. But the thing that really makes the biggest difference, and if you look at anyone that has the greatest success, even if they haven't fully mastered the fundamentals, is the power of their belief. And when you go on a 90-day run like what I'm doing now, this is my second 90-day run with my company. The first, we got some really great promotions done, helped a lot of people, saw our income really explode. Now the second one is going to be the biggest 90-day run of my life. And me putting that out there publicly, letting people know what my goal is, and then I'm running hard for that. A couple things happen. One, a little bit of fear comes out because you're concerned. Okay, man, if I don't hit this goal, man, everyone's going to know that my goal is set up, and I'm going to fail. That's the power of belief, and fear at the same time can sabotage your level of success and the amount of effort you put into your business. So I'm not even listening to those voices in my head. I'm not thinking about what if I fail. Not at all. That's not even into the equation at all. It's more, my focus now is it's going to be great when we win. And look at all the people that we're going to help. Look at what it's going to be like to live our life at that kind of level of what my goal is for this next 90-day run. And I can't think of a better person really to really break down the power of belief than one of my mentors, Darnell Self. Now I shared one of my mentors the other day. His name is Nick Sarnicola. Today I want to share with you Darnell Self. He's a rock star in his particular company. He's someone that I think is quite not well known outside of that company. And I really wish he was more known because of how dynamic he is. He actually has won some awards outside of his particular company, but this is a gentleman with an incredible story. He's an incredible speaker and has built a ridiculous business. He's earning over $900,000 a year with his business right now in the network marketing profession. But his story and his energy when he shares about the power of belief in the video clip that I'm going to share with you right here is just mind-blowing, and it really, really will help increase your mind space, increase your belief. And every time when I'm having a challenge or just trying to figure out to go to the next level, I always check out this video clip, and it has a big inspiration on me. So I really, really hope that you enjoy it. It's about 9 minutes long, so it's not very long at all. But as you go forward in your business, remember the fundamentals are important. Absolutely master them, but also master the belief. Don't listen to people that say that you can't do it. Don't worry about that. Listen to what Darnell has to say, and I know it'll have a tremendous impact on your business. So today I challenge you to dream and then find a way. God bless.
So when we leave here today, we're going to do the things that we have been doing, just more of it, okay? So we probably, for those who've been around for a while, we didn't teach many different things, maybe a couple of different nuggets that you receive. But again, sometimes it doesn't have to be anything different. You just have to be in a different place to receive the same thing that you receive differently because you're at a different season in your life. And so I'm excited about that because when we leave, here's what's going to happen because change happens. Am I right about that? There's one thing that's constant, that's change. And so we realize that change is going to happen all the time. And that's the wonderful thing about those who've come in one way. You get to walk out another way because people are progressive. We like to be better tomorrow than we were today. We like to have a better situation next year than this year. Am I right about that? So we're progressive by nature. We want to be better. And so in order to be better, we've got to walk out of here with a backbone. People have got to almost say, before you mention prepaid, you must be with prepaid legal. It's something about your walk that's different from, you can't go back the same way is what I'm trying to share with you. You cannot walk in your house the same way. Your spouse can't talk to you the same way. When I used to tell my wife back in the day, I said, baby, we're going to make $20,000 a month. And she used to say, you really think we're going to make $20,000 a month? And all that meant is that she knew I didn't really believe it. See, you really think we're going to make $20,000 a month? That means you don't even believe it. But when I came back from my first event, I said the same thing, but I said it differently. I said, baby, we're making $20,000 a month. Watch. Now watch this. She said the same thing, but she said it differently. She said, you really think we're going to make $20,000 a month? You see, now she still didn't believe it, but she believed that I believed it. You see that? Watch this. So all of a sudden, it went from, you really think we're going to make $20,000 a month? with that kind of faith. So you really think like, you done fooled yourself. You really went to that little event and you really think we're going to make 20 grand a month, don't you? You see, and what happens when you believe? It doesn't even matter what other people believe, because the world will try to distract you once you make the decision to move forward. It doesn't matter what other people, but what happens is that what happens, it doesn't even matter what other people believe anymore. It's because you've decided to walk this way regardless. And you know what happens is when people start to believe that you believe, they start to hang on a little bit more. And what happens at some point, because they don't want you to go too far just in case you're right. See, just in case, they say, no, this fool might be right, so I'm going to go just in case. You know what I mean? You ain't going to go too, just in case. So how that prepaid go? Now, you thought because they were saying, so how's that prepaid going? They didn't believe. All they're saying is, I'm a little bit more interested. I just can't tell you yet, but I'm a little bit interested. But you got to believe. So it takes posture. You got to leave out of here with a backbone. Everybody with me? Listen. It's like the story when I flew into LAX, Los Angeles airport, and I had my little carry-on, and I was going towards baggage claim, and there were two revolving doors. Okay, now a lot of us, when we leave out of here, fear will stop us from getting that which we say we want. Now, when you control fear, you control your life. Fear is not a bad thing. Fear will usher you into your success if controlled properly. For an example, it's like fire. Fire controlled properly can heat a home. It can set you up for a romantic night next to the fireplace. Am I right about this? Fire controlled properly, you can use to do some positive things. However, fire not controlled can burn down everything that you have. It's the same thing with fear. So use the fear. I'm not saying eliminate fear, because I know that that's probably naive of me to say, because when you leave out of here, you're still going to have some fear. But use that fear to fuel and drive you. Let me share with you what I mean. We call it posture in our business. So I got off the airplane, and I'm walking towards the two revolving doors in LAX. And one revolving door had a line of 50 to 100 people. I didn't count, but somewhere between 50 and 100 people. The other revolving door had no one. No, not one. Now, there wasn't a sign that said, out of order, anything like that. But, the average person would assume that perhaps something's wrong with that door, because if it worked, how come everybody's not over there? Watch this. See, this is what all the average people think. They've got to be thinking, if it works so well, how come nobody else is over there? That's what they're saying about your prepaid legal business. Well, if it works so well, how come everybody's not doing it? Because an opportunity does not exist when everybody does it. Then it's no longer called an opportunity. An opportunity only exists because no one does it. You got to get this. So what happens is that I saw an opportunity because no one was there. It's the same thing when I joined prepaid legal services. When I joined prepaid legal services and you look through the profile of success, there weren't a lot of people with my pigmentation. And so people use that. My friends, we couldn't use Ace Fair. He was light skinned. So, but if it was a couple, you know what I mean? I'm talking of those with a darker persuasion. So what happened was that, what happened was that people use that as an excuse. But listen, guys, it's been this way for a long time. And the world will try to distract you from that which you know is right, and will have you second guess yourself. So they say, well, if it was that good, everybody be doing it. So when I walked, I saw it. And you can easily think that, well, I'm not going to go because I don't want to embarrass myself. And if you want to make $1 million, you've got to be willing to get embarrassed in this business. So I saw, now, posture, you just stand up and you man up and make it happen. Am I right about that? You've seen the movie 300. Am I right? You gotta man up. So I saw the opportunity. So I started to walk. Now, when you do this, you got to do it with posture. You can't walk with your head down, go back on prepaid. You think that, what do y'all think? Y'all think this is going to work? I don't know. You can't do that. You got to walk with posture. You got to walk like you know it's going to open. watch this. Look, and you got to look at the people while you not over here. You need to be over here too. Because you know they're looking at you like, look at this fool. Look at this fool. He know it ain't going to open. Now, here's a challenge. Prepaid family. All these family and friends and neighbors. Your next door neighbor you haven't talked to yet. Your coworker, your pastor you haven't talked to yet. You got to walk past these people with vigor, with enthusiasm, with posture. The challenge is when you walk past these folks, you're wondering, if I walk past them saying, I'm going to retire the next year, I know I'm going to make 6 figures next year. And you hit the door and it doesn't open, you got to turn around. And walk past these same people. So you making 6 figures yet? No, not yet. And you know they're saying, I knew it wasn't going to work. Look, I got to get right back in the job line. But that's okay. Because God delays aren't his denials. Watch this. It just meant not yet. That's all. It just meant not yet. Wasn't your time. Because, you know, everything that comes from God is good. But if he gives it to you at the wrong time, then good can be bad. And so he knows what's best even when you don't. So what happened was I walked past these folks. And I looked at them. Hey, y'all, you know, all right, good. And I hit it. And it opened. Watch this. Hold up. So watch this. So I went around. And, you know, for those who know me, you know I wanted to turn around, look at the line and say, what? I told you. I told y'all. I wanted to go back through the revolving door and say, I told all y'all. All y'all losers could have been over there waiting in line all day. But I didn't do that because I could have said, loser, all of y'all. Because that's what you want to do when you start making money. I want to go back to all those family and friends and say, I told y'all it was going to work. 900,000, what you want to say? You know, that's what you want to say. Am I right? That's what you want to say. That's what you want to say. That's what you want. But you can't, look, you can't do that. You got to be cool with it. It's called posture, relaxed intensity. Like I knew it was going to happen all the time. But look, when I look back, half the line got over. Half the line got over and started walking through the same revolving door. All people need prepaid legal is an example. And that's why I'm glad you're here. Because, listen, if we didn't train on one thing, but you've come here and now you've seen yourself on stage. You've seen...